Welcome, welcome. Mic check. Welcome, welcome. Mic check. WORC Dirt Street Stock Tour, Bristol Motor Speedway. Welcome, welcome. Test 1, 2, 3. Mic check. WORC Dirt Street Stock Tour, Bristol Motor Speedway. All right, sounds good. We're all good to go here. We'll be right back. So welcome, I am Willie Owens, you're watching Woes. I just wanted to go over the standings before I join the race today, and there'll be a brief intermission after going over the standings. Gonna wait for the server to come up. But until then, let's take a time to thank our sponsors for this evening, which are, the series sponsor is Dynamo Designs. Dynamo Designs specializes in iracing paint schemes starting at just $5. Contact them today on Facebook at Dynamo Designs 02 for more information. The Keystone Corner. Check out the Keystone Corner on Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. The Keystone Corner. Limeade Media. Go drop a follow on at Limeade Media on Instagram, as well as their subsidiary accounts at Limeade Film and Limeade Graphics. AG3 Photography. Follow AG3 Photography on Instagram at AG3 Photography. Blue Jay Creative Studio. Go give Blue Jay Creative Studio a follow on Instagram at bluejay.cs. I think I did read the first two reads wrong. I'll just gonna repeat them just in case. The Keystone Corner. Check out the Keystone Corner on Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram at the Keystone Corner. Dynamo Designs specializes in iRacing painting schemes starting at just $5. Contact them today at Facebook at Dynamo Designs 02 for more information. Just wanted to take a moment to go over today's the championship points for today's race. Let's go in. I've already pulled up that screen as you see in front of you. The driver standings, race by race standings, all updated up until today's race. Let me cut out the music for a moment. All right. The first place driver is Josh Patterson. 4 starts and 4 top fives and 283 points. It's my first time reading. Years ago, I used to have Josh and Lisa, I think it's called. I used to do all my standings and points for my road racing lead that I had on iRacing many years ago. So, but it's going to take me a little get used to this point setup once again. Josh had 30 incidents so far, and he's turned 260 laps. Second is Ethan Harrison. 4 starts, 4 races counted, 3 top fives, a total of 272 points. And he's had 5 bonus points and has turned 258 laps. Third place, he had a change of plus 4 points, and it was Brazen Collins, who has 4 starts, 1 win, 1 top 5, 264 points, 10 bonus points, and has turned 260 laps. What I think must be the maximum amount of laps you could turn. Fourth place is Jay Mulder, 3 starts, 258 points. He has 2 top fives, 181 laps, 30 incidents. Fifth overall is Cameron McCone, 4 starts, 4 races counted. He's made the most of it. He's in the top 5, but doesn't have any top 5 finishes. He's in the top 5 overall, but doesn't have any top 5 finishes. So good job, Cameron, for showing up every week and racing steady and keeping it on the track. He has 258 laps of the total 260. 6th is Ryan Matthew Martin. 3 total races, 215 points, 208 total laps. 7th, Jamie Massey. 2 starts, 2 wins, and 208 total points. 8th is Nate Nepper with 200 total points, 3 starts, and 102 total laps. 9th is Henry Clapper with 191 points, 3 starts. 10th, Logan Hartman, 188 total points. 11th, Aiden Kirker, 186 points. 12th, Ryan Zebo, 170 points. 13th, Paul Granada, 162 points. Matthew McDonald, 149 points. And 15th, Christian Visconti with 143 points. We're not going to go through them all. We'll just do those top 15. And if you'd like to find the points, I will try and put the link for the total points underneath the video when I'm done. To try and remember to do that. I might try and do that weekly or every week that I do these races. So this way, everyone could just have that link at their fingertips. It's also found in Discord. I had a hard time finding it tonight. It's right at the very top in front of my eyes, but you could just find it in their Discord as well at the very top. So we'll be right back. We're going to connect to the server and join the practice. Thank you so much for watching tonight. All right, we're about to get started here. WORC Dirt Street Stock Tour. First minutes of practice you're viewing right now. Let me cut that music. So you can listen to these beautiful sounding automobiles. I don't know why. Oh my God, I just realized I forgot trading paints. Oh, guys, I'm sorry. Well, we're just gonna have to make do tonight. I completely forgot trading paints. It's probably too late for me to sign in and do it and everything right now. My checklist. Well, I could see if I could try and download it real fast. There's always something. I kept thinking to myself before starting this that there's something I'm missing. And that's what it is, trading paints. I don't even know what the link for trading paints is off the top of my head, so I think we're going to have to skip it for tonight. There's what your practice looks like so far. Matthew McDonald looking pretty good out there in the 96. Take a look at him. There he is right there. Currently a leader in practice. Quite a few cars tonight. We have about 18 cars. I'm going to see if I could download trading paints while we're doing the practice. So I'm going to do some multitasking here while you guys watch the practice. I apologize. Okay, there we go. We'll get it done, no panic. See, the practice would still have 18 minutes and 50 seconds. Should be able to get this trading paints downloaded, hopefully. Stuck underneath. It's already down. Looks like it's already downloading the cars. It looks like it's working. It's like the cars are being downloaded. That's awesome. The cars are changing right before your eyes. Oh, I'm so glad that I got that done. I'm sorry, guys, but at least I fixed it. Look at that, right into the wall. That beautiful paint job. The 96 looking good going into the wall. Get her done. Very excited to be here tonight. Hope you are too. Let's take a look at another look at that the standings. Standings at practice. And McDonald looking very good here at Bristol. Currently riding with Chase Gibbons. Chase is in that beautiful purple and red Lightning 23 AC Delco. Let's go for an in-car cockpit view with Chase. Just see how it's done here. Chase Gribbins is currently 7th on your practice scoreboard. Nice smooth lap by Chase. I think I'm finally starting to get the hang of this week with this the software. I played around with it for about a couple hours a day when I was doing road track racing on my own, and really thankful that these guys made this free software for us to use for this ATVO. Real nice piece of software. Very grateful to them. Whoops! See the damage on that car. Let's take a ride with Braxton Williams. Oh, he's in the pits. Let's go with Cameron McCone. I hope wherever you guys are, you're staying cool tonight. Super hot all over the United States and Europe. The world's basically in a huge heat wave right now, and myself, I've been sweltering all day long. I don't have any AC in my house, and it's just been really hot. I have 2 fans going, so hopefully the fans don't interfere too much with the broadcast, but I wouldn't be able to broadcast really without them, because it's been 94 to 96 all day, and it's starting to cool. We're expecting huge thunderstorms here tonight where I am, and I'm hoping that they come after the stream is over. Christian Visconti, everyone's in the pits right now. Maybe they're in a driver's meeting, I'm not sure. There's 14 minutes and 30 seconds left in practice. I see somebody just pulling out. It's Matthew McDonald pulling out of the pits right now. Hopefully my mic is coming through. Everything's coming through good to you. Me here, you there. And I hope you enjoyed this broadcast. Certainly hope you enjoy as much as I do watching these races. This is, I don't have, oh boy, 3-way contact there. Wow, that was quite an incident. Whoops. That's all I could say about that is whoops. I don't get too involved into, it's just a practice. I don't get too involved into saying who did what in wrecks. Not my job. But I can let out, effective whoops now and then. Currently riding with the 77 of E. Harrison. We're racing, oh wow. Payback possibly. This race is being held at Bristol Motor Speedway, formerly known as Bristol International Raceway and Bristol Raceway. It's a NASCAR short track venue located in Bristol, Tennessee, constructed in 1960. It held its first NASCAR race on July 30th, 1961, even before I was born. Can you imagine that? Bristol is among the most popular tracks on the NASCAR schedule because of its distinct features, which include extraordinary steep banking on all concrete surface, 2 pit roads, and stadium-like seating. I've never been to Bristol myself. My parents went many times, I remember, in their camper, and I would love to go there someday. The track is billed as the world's fastest half mile, even though that designation technically belongs to the Volusia Speedway dirt track. type of cars that race here. As you see, dirt cars, ARCA, NASCAR Whelen Modified Tour, NASCAR Camping World Truck Series, NASCAR Xfinity Series, Bass Pro Shops Night Race, Food City Dirt Race. I think it would be a great place to watch a race. I really would like to go there someday. So glad I got the Trading Paints and made the effort. I wasn't sure if Trading Paints would log me in because I'm on a different computer tonight than I have been. But logged me right in. Definitely a pro website. Here's the 80 and the 77 going side by side here. Ooh, the 77's trying to figure out the track. He's really pushing it in practice to see what he could get done. That 77 car is Ethan Harrison, and he's currently in second place overall in this series. So he's looking to make some headway tonight. I also don't see Patterson his name in the roster yet. So it might be a chance for Harrison to make up some points. Also Collins as well. Excuse me while I have a quick drink of water. Just a quick second. Currently riding with the 80 of C. Visconti. Visconti currently is this his first race? Oh, no, I'm sorry. Visconti has run 2 races before and has actually had a top 5 as well. He's run 54 of the total 260 laps. We're hoping tonight that we might see Paul Granada, but as a co-host, but I don't think Paul's going to make it tonight. So whatever you're doing out there, Paul, hope you're having a good night. Whoa, there's a lot of, looks like there's some bad blood going on between some of these cars. Oh my, these guys have gotten together I don't know how many times now. We're just enjoying the sights and sounds of this race for the moment. So far, it looks like the dominant racer here in practice is the 96 of M. McDonald. And it looks like the 80 looks like might be the aggressive car tonight. Let's run with McDonald. There he is right there. Beautiful patriotic paint job on that vehicle. Look at that. Support our troops on the front hood. Flag with the troops on the decorated on top of the flag. Really nice looking vehicle. Hey, he's looking like the cream in the crop tonight. Might be a great night for points for a couple guys, though, as Patterson not being here. A couple guys might actually be able to make up some points on Patterson. We have just clicked the 5 minutes left in practice. Alright, just been told by race control that we're gonna have a B main tonight. That means I think we're gonna have 2 races. So drivers will have to race in a B race to be able to get into the A.
That is correct.
Oh, hey! I hear Paul Granado, the voice. That is the voice of Paul Granado. Welcome, Paul.
Yeah, I was fully trying to jump right in there, but yeah, no, I just got actually on the phone with race control there. So there is a B main tonight. Top one B main the A. So it's gonna be interesting to watch it. I'm going into practice, but I mean, it's Bristol.
I need to turn you off, sir. Mic check for Paul right now, please.
I got you.
I think my game sound might be so loud that I might need to change my game sound because it's washing you out a little bit. If it's washing you out, I'm sure it's washing me out as well. Just give me a second here. Go ahead and do your thing though, Paul. Just give me a second to mess with the volume some.
So if we got what is it, 3-4 minutes left to practice? 3 minutes actually. We got about 3 minutes left to practice here. I just loaded in, but we got Matthew McDonald in P1 right now. That's a surprising. Quentin Haley, I mean, he races doing real life, so I mean, I hope he's good. Visco and Ethan, I mean, it's Ethan's hometown race, so a lot of hope to see him go out and run good tonight. But Kristen, I mean, another one is Bristol. I mean, Bristol is, I mean, if you're driving on the asphalt of Bristol, a lot of those names, like Matthew, Chris, Ethan, you see him out front. We wouldn't do it, so I'm very surprised to see him up this quick, this fast. But I mean, these cars are really fun to drive at Bristol. Always a great time.
Yeah, I wasn't sure we were gonna see you racing tonight or spectating or what, but I'm glad to have you in here.
Yeah, I was glad to make it. I mean, you would have asked me about 20 minutes ago if I was going to make it. I probably would have told you no, but
Yeah,
I made it.
mad rush to get home from work today.
Oh, yeah, we can go with that one.
Okay.
We're going to keep the League of Trouble out of the sim racing tonight.
Okay. You know who's looking very, very strong tonight is Ed McDonald.
Yeah, I'm very surprised. I mean, he's an interesting guy in asphalt. I mean, I see him very strong in asphalt, not on dirt racing. So I'm very surprised to see him out here this fast. I wish I could see exactly. Okay, he ran on the 16th lap. I can tell you this track is definitely falling off speed-wise with the slick going down. But I mean, there's people like Bryson Collins. I mean, he's out here running on a track that's been used for 28 minutes so far. So I mean, the track is definitely slicking up and slicking off, and I mean, it's only a matter of time until.
Boy, he just buried it into the wall right there to 23.
Yeah, I saw that. But yeah, no, like I said, it's definitely, you can see the guys that got out, they ran a bunch of laps immediately when the session opened, and now the people running laps now are not competing anywhere near what they were running.
Were you able to get a chance to look over the video to make sure everything looked in order before you were able to get in here, or you just rushed right in here?
I did look at it. I do need you to share your screen so I can know exactly what you're looking at. So I
don't okay, right, okay, sure.
But other than that, no, you are doing a great job.
All right, I just wanted to see, let's see.
I forgot. Once I see your screen, I know exactly what we're looking at.
Okay, I am sorry for that.
You're good.
Got my new, my newer old computer that was in the shop for a while back finally.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So let's see, screens. I think I got it right, hopefully.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, good. Yes, it's nice to be able to run 3 screens again. Oh, it's very helpful when it comes to streaming, having 3 screens instead of 2.
Yeah, I mean, that's the best part when you can see everything.
Yes.
So as we hit the 5-minute qualifying, I don't exactly know who's gonna hit the track for. So
I was told, I guess you might already heard this, but there's gonna be a B main tonight.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I mean, I think that's Quentin on track now, but
I thought I had everything ready tonight, Paul, but then I started racing. I was like about 5 minutes in, and I said, "Oh my God, no trading paints." So I quickly got it done, though. Trading paints is such a great site that if you're using iracing, what's the web URL again for trading paints, Paul? So other people that are watching can use that software.
It is going to be tradingpaints.com. It's
yeah.
Simple. I mean,
how much better and easier can that get? You go to tradingpaints.com, download their software, and boom, everybody's paints are on your screen and in your race. I mean, it was so pain-free. You know, I thought I was gonna have to look for my password, but I had my password linked to my browser, so it's that simple. I didn't even have to go hunting for passwords.
Yeah, no, it's simple. As we qualifying here, as you can see right now, Harrison, Mitchell, Visco, and Basing's the top 3. I'm excited to see. I mean, we haven't actually seen him hit the track yet. Matt McDonald fullest in practice. I would love to see if he can back it up with qualifying speed. But as we saw Quentin Haley, who was third fastest, he only went to what position is that? He only went to 7th fastest. So very surprising. I mean, the track's definitely different than what it was in practice. I don't know exactly who's on track right now, but as we see Bryson Collins on track, he just finished his lap. Oh, he finished his lap, qualified 15th fastest.
When you came here, I was just ready to give a plug to, maybe you could help me out. Is it Kevin Bueno?
It's Kenneth.
Kenneth Bueno, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I was just going to let people know that I'm going to leave the link to the guy that does the dirt track on the alternate nights. He's just fantastic, and I'll make sure that everybody that maybe not be in the league that might want to give him a follow after the race, I will put his link as well underneath the screen so you could check out. This guy's just phenomenal, does a great job broadcasting, and we're super happy to be here, but this guy is like, for me, the king of broadcasting. Like, we're not worthy
Yeah, no, actually, I had the opportunity to join them last week. Actually, I finished second last week, and I got to join them up in the booth. And I made a comment. I go, it's fun being a racer, but it's also fun hopping up in the booth and commentating races. So
Nice.
I'm getting a little bit of both sides.
Yeah, and I'm certainly glad to have you here. That's for sure. I enjoy having you here, and I'm sure the other drivers do as well. And it's great for me because I get to pick your brain a little bit about the track and how it feels. What are the characteristics of the track, and how does it feel to drive the track?
Yeah, and actually, as I interrupt you here, Matthew McDonald did not go as fast. He only went 13 faster, so he could not back up his practice run. But a name that I just saw shoot up to fourth place, Josh Patterson, your championship leader, he's going to be the one to beat.
Oh, he showed up. He showed up. Okay.
He showed up, but he's fast. And I mean, Ethan Harrison, who's second right now, way back there in, I believe, 16th. So yeah, it's definitely something to watch as Bo Krabs, final car to qualify, shot himself up to 20th. So, or 7th, yeah, 20th. As here he actually goes. It's definitely interesting to see these people. Their practice times did not really show up in qualifying. So it'll be interesting. Matthew, what's fastest? As Bo Krabs continues.
Visconti looks strong though. Visconti in the 80 looks very strong.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be, as Bo Krabs improves his lap time. But yeah, as Bo Krabs moves himself up into the 11th position.
GG for Krebs in the 168. Is he is this his first race?
Oh. Who?
Krebs, is that Krebs' first race?
No, he's raced a lot of in this league.
Krebs. I'm looking, see where he is on the standings. Oh, okay. He's not Dylan Krebs, right? Looking for him on the.
It should be Bo, but I'm not 100% sure.
I'm looking for him on the overall standings for this series, and I'm not seeing him. I was trying to look to see where he is, what his finishing has been, but I don't think he's been in this particular series yet. I had the standings for the overall standings on my other screen here.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I don't exactly know if he's made a start this season, but as we get ready for Heat 1, if you want to go on to the Heat 1 grid here, I'm going to give you a quick rundown of who is in Heat number 1 here, since it lets me, but it's Harrison Mitchell, Josh Patterson, Ryan Sabai, Aiden Corker, Dakota, Henry Clapper, Williams, and the 090 is Caden. So took me a minute there because I'm not used to these guys. But Josh Patterson in Heat number 1 here with Henry Clapper. We all friends with Henry. We all love Henry. So there's a joke going around the Henry camp. So we're gonna hope Henry goes up here and wins this stage. Oh, the Heat.
And Henry is in the 34 for you folks at home.
Yeah, so I believe it was a 2 to green. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what it looks like. So we should get 1 to green here. It will be interesting to see. I mean, if you're in Heat number 1, you got a little disadvantage here because, like, if you're in Heat 2, 3, and 4, I think there's a 4 if not, but yeah, 2, 3, you get a little bit of advantage here being able to watch these guys run this track and see where they're running to see where you can improve and actually maybe put yourself into the Heat winner. So,
in my end, it looks absolutely beautiful tonight too, because man, what a big difference! Going from a 1070 video cord to 370, it looks fabulous tonight.
Green.
As the green flag goes out here, Josh Patterson with the advantage in the tour number 1.
Looks like a nice clean start.
Interesting, yeah, no.
Oh, we got a blinker. That green and black car in the 3rd row blinked there. The 34.
Yeah, no, I saw that.
The 34 had a little blinking, yeah. Man, these guys look super smooth though. See, the green and white car drifted way high in the corner.
Very interesting to see Josh Patterson use now highlight. I mean, he's been pinched up there. And
change the chopper view.
Continue to watch. Here we go. Look at that. A bunch of cars. Josh Patterson continue to make the outside lane work here. Contact again between the front 2, and I mean,
oh, 28 got really sideways there, but it held on to it.
Yeah, Josh Patterson continuing to fade here. It's going to be interesting to run on the top side. Actually, going to be 3-4 wide.
Oh, wow.
Josh Patterson is sinking a little bit. He's dropping. He's actually falling from second all the way down to...
He's already back to
fifth
sixth.
there.
Sixth.
Seventh. Yeah, this is interesting.
The 34 is blinking. That might be problematic for the 20 to get by the 34 if the 34 continues to blink.
Yeah, I mean, Josh Patterson is probably going to have to work his way up as we continue to watch here with 5 to go. Why does it say check? Hit the green button.
Oh, look at that. The two cars are together. He's driving inside the other car right now, it looks like.
Yeah, that's an interesting way to go there.
The 28 of Mitchell.
Yeah, Ryan Jabot still P1 on the boards.
I'm having some issues.
Agent side by side. It's going to be interesting as content behind him with Josh Patterson and Henry Clapper.
I'm having some issues with my standings here updating for some reason.
Yeah, I see that jump to the...
Oh, no!
Oh, and we got trouble.
The 004 got dropped.
Yeah,
G. Denu.
With 2 laps to go here, Josh Patterson. But this battle for the top spot right now, Ryan Jabot, Aiden Corco, and Harrison Mitchell are trying to get back to where he is. But it's going to be a battle for the top spot on the white flag. You want to go
2 laps to go. Patterson has dropped way back.
Final lap as we work our way into turn number 1. Harrison Mitchell, Aiden Corco trying whatever you can do about Ryan Jabot. This right here will put you on pole for the main, so I think you can be a little bit aggressive here.
Okay.
To the outside. It's going to be side by side.
Oh my goodness, so close. Who won?
I think Aiden got him. I think, yeah, Aiden did. Aiden Cook will win heat
wow.
number 1. Brian Zobo was so good, and Hunter Mitchell.
Oh, look at that. He T-boned.
Yeah.
He T-boned the barrels.
Makes it. So your championship leader right now, Josh Patterson, did not make the main.
Oh my goodness.
That's something we gotta watch.
So what does that mean exactly?
He has to go into the Conti. The consolation round.
And you have to come in what place are better to make it through that to the next round? The consolation round.
I will let you know that when it updates, because right now it says 1, and I know that's really wrong.
Okay.
So if you want to go over to your grid, if you hit the green button or something, that way it doesn't say checkers on gridding. I don't know why it's not updating.
Oh, grid, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. No, the other one. On the lineup on the side, it says checkered flag for some reason.
This one?
There you go.
Is that right?
There you
okay.
go. Yeah, now it fixed it. It fixed itself.
It's just a little bump, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know exactly. It said like check it the whole race. I don't know. As we go into heat number 2 here, Visco. Yeah, Visco. My bad. I'm so used to racing. I'm not commentating. Christian McCarthy on pole. Second place would be Bo Krabs. I think.
I don't know why they're not. It's not letting me view the cars yet for some reason. Oh, there we go.
There you go. Yeah, so like I was saying, we got Visco, Motor, Haley, Krabs, McDonald, Harrison, Messi, and, well, aka me, but I'm not actually racing. That starting lineup would not work right now with the heat racing.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, as we get ready to go green here, it's kind of funny, but Jay Motor, interesting guy. He starts P2 here, and it's always interesting watching Jay up front, but I'm excited to see how this Heat 2 is. I mean, they had a whole Heat 1 to watch. You had a whole Heat 1 to adjust to. You got to see what lane worked. And honestly, I felt like the middle to the bottom worked better in Heat number 1. But, I mean, I could be completely wrong here for Heat number 2. Maybe the lane's moving on.
It looked like 100% the bottom looked like it was working better.
Yeah, as we get the 1 to green here, getting ready to go green again.
Because it seemed like that was what Josh was trying to do, the high line, and it didn't work out for him.
Yeah, it didn't work out with him, and then he just kind of got held up behind everybody. But it's a green flag will be displayed. We all green.
There we go. There they go. Green, green, green.
Yep. And now we're back into turn number 1 here. If we want to go to the lead pack right now, we got some battling going on. with the Visco machine and the J motor machine. And Jay
Oh!
way out of the groove, able to gather it back up, but he's gonna lose 4 or 5 spots right there. As now we're gonna see Visco battle back onto the top side, but it's pretty much over for Visco. If we go, yeah. So as we will continue to look at this battle for the P3 position, as Jay looks very uncomfortable right now, very sideways.
Having some issues with the cameras for some reason. Sorry.
Yeah, good. I mean,
There we
not
go.
much happening. There we go. Yeah. As we have Jay Motor continuing to struggle. As we walk.
For some reason, I can't move to the front to the leaders. I don't know why with the camera.
Click on your screen and then click on it. Yeah.
Okay.
So click on your main screen, close that. Yep. No, there we go. Now try it again. As Visco continuing to dominate heat number 2. This one a little bit spread out more than heat number 1 was. Heat number 1 had a lot more battering. Heat number 2 definitely decided here.
I'm gonna close it and then reopen it. Actually, it's kind of frozen.
What's frozen? ATDO?
The timing screen was frozen. Looks good now though.
Alright, cool, yeah. As we got 4 to go here. 3 to go, my bad. 3 to go here as we continue to focus on this. Visco actually pulling away here a little bit. Visco was just a little bit slower that last lap as we get a
Seems
battle
like
back
this
to
is where the battle
96.
is.
Yeah, Matthew's struggling right now. I mean, he's fastest in practice, but definitely not backing it up right now.
Yeah.
He's currently battling for the transfer spot. No, he's not. Sorry, my bad. Ethan holds the transfer spot. Matthew.
That's the
trying
77 of Harrison in front of
Yeah, I
the
mean, they're both
96
pretty
of
close
McDonald.
down to the transfer
Oh, and they
spot,
tapped there.
McDonald didn't get the
Oh,
work
in which that tap. Oh boy, he's trying to get a hold of it, but I think he might have lost his position there.
Yeah, so Visco will take P number 1 here. Quentin Haley will take P number 2. And Ethan Harrison will be in the final transfer
Whoa!
spot. And
I guess they already finished. Yeah.
yeah. Time for heat number 3, and if you want to go through the lineup there on the top, about the side of your screen to the left, will give you the starting lineup for heat number 3 while I fix it real quick.
So, they're currently gridding, but D. Bazin first, second, C. McCone, third, R. Martin, P4, P. Maffett, fifth, 009, J. Daniels, sixth, B. Collins, and seventh, the 23 of C. Gibbons.
Oh, I made it back. Sorry about that. I had to do something.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah, so we got Dylan Basin. Not a name you normally see.
I think they're probably right now in gridding. No, it shows them on the track. I don't know why sometimes this thing.
If you click on one of the drivers, it should probably be back up there.
Yeah, hit the driver and then hit
Apply.
Yeah, and it doesn't immediately. I didn't have this problem when I was doing the road racing the other day.
If you hit it again, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you have to apply just by itself, and auto apply. Go to the 9. Does it let you go to
I'm
the
gonna
9?
close it and restart it.
So for the meantime, go on hit your iRacing tab, like your iRacing screen, just click on the 9. Go to results.
Hold on, let me turn this ticker off.
I hit the 9 of Ryan Walton. If you click on Ryan, yeah.
And then
Get off Sonic. Oh, hey, I see what happened. Get off Sonic View.
Sonic View?
Yeah, see on the bottom left.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Scenic View.
Yeah, that's why. It won't. That's why when you hit auto apply, the other one on the ATVO, it would do the same thing. So make sure you're just off scenic view, and you'll be fine.
Yeah, I couldn't click on any view. It was like,
Yeah, that's what.
yeah, it wouldn't let me click anything at all.
Well, heat number 3, your final heat has just gotten started, and well, this heat is a little bit racy off the start. Contact made between Dylan Basin and Cameron. If you go to the battle for the top 3 right now, Ryan Moulton trying to put his way in. Oh, Ryan Moulton to the outside of Bryson Collins. That is the transfer spot right there between the 5 and the 9, but Dylan Basin leading right now. No, it's not Dylan Basin. It's Cameron leading. Dylan Basin second. Bryson Collins third, and Ryan Moulton fourth. We're getting pushed by Chase Gibbons. Chase Gibbons, another hometown driver here in Tennessee, so he wants to definitely run good here. Pierce and Jack just want to, or Jake, my bad, just continue to look to try to make a move into the transfer spot here. But Ryan Moulton's actually going to pass Bryson Collins for the transfer spot.
I don't know.
That will move Bryson Collins out of the transfer spot, and that is 2 of your top 3
I wouldn't
in the playoffs.
I would not count Collins out yet, though. I think he's still in there. He just took a tap from behind, but if he stays on that low line, which he just gave up to the 41, that low line I think is the right line to stay on.
Yeah, no, it's very interesting. Josh struggled, and now Ethan Harrison right now is the only one locked, and he is second in the standings. So, I mean, if you're locked and something goes wrong here in the heat, it could be a big point stake for people. But Cameron McCone and Dylan Basin have checked out. Ryan Moulton, the transfer spot, is definitely under attack here by Chase Gibbons, and more contact back there, but it's going to be a battle here for your transfer spot on lap 6, 2 to go. 3 to go, my bad. You can tell Bryson back to the bottom. More contact between him and Pierce, but I think Bryson battle right here is definitely affecting him.
Bryson is all falling all the way back to 6th place, unfortunately for him.
Yeah, Bryson's falling, and I just don't know why. But as we continue to watch this, coming to the white flag here, it'll be interesting to see if Chase Gibbons makes the dive on Ryan Moulton for the transfer spot. Right now, Cameron McCone is pretty much second state of Dylan Basin is too, and here comes the transfer spot right here, final corner, into turn number 3 here. Ryan goes high, gives Chase the bottom. This might be huge. Dylan, contact, but it's gonna put Ryan Moulton into. He turned him, but
the 9 got him though.
He did get him, and interesting to see that happen as I believe.
So I believe the Limeade car took 3rd place.
Yes, Ryan Moulton did make it, as now as we go into the Conti. 11 make the show, 13 stall. So that means 2 people go home.
So that's the last of all the heat races, am I correct?
Yeah, so now we go to the consolation.
So who are the 2 people that are going home?
We don't know yet. We're about to find out here. Well, 12 laps, 11 make it.
Oh, out of these cars, we lose 2 drivers.
Yeah, these
2 or 3. So there'll be only 12 total.
There'll be 11 that make the show.
Oh, 11.
14 call is me. I actually read.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't notice that.
I'm not actually racing. So if you want to click on one of the drivers, most likely if you want to watch the transfer, if you hit a driver like Josh Patterson or somebody on your thingy, it should pop up.
I'm gonna have to close it and open it again. It's not cooperating at all tonight.
If you, like I said, if it has a scenic view selected, you definitely have to hit a different view once you click the driver.
It wasn't showing any drivers like zilch. So, okay, Patterson. There we go. There's nothing. It's really giving me a hard time tonight, this software.
It just says, does it give you anybody else?
Yeah, I'm trying to click on other cars, but it won't switch. It will not switch to them. I have it on TV1.
What driver do you have it selected as right now?
Matthew McDonald.
And it says TV1
I click on it, and then something just happened there. Look, TV2 I have it on now. I keep trying to change it, but it's like it's not cooperating at all.
That's strange. Turn off auto apply and just apply it yourself without auto apply on.
And no idea. Oh, auto apply is already off. Maybe.
Select auto apply and click on somebody.
Okay. It's really frustrating.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Well, it was working fine the other day when I was using it. I just spent some time with it, doing road track racing the other day.
Yeah, if you could.
I'll do it manually.
Yeah. As the green flag is out here, as we continue to struggle just a little bit, if you go to results. Oh, yeah. Okay, now click on the drive. You see that? Just click on the helmet real quick. No, the helmet. Just click on the guy's helmet. Now go up to focus on most exciting. Go to most exciting.
Oh, so you was stuck on scenic again.
Yeah.
But I wonder if you turn off the timing, does it automatically go to scenic? Because I turned it off altogether when I was trying to reboot it. All right, go ahead. Let's go ahead with the broadcast.
Yeah, so Josh Patterson is the leader right now. We got a lap call in the way. That was got a little bit sketchy, but Josh Patterson trying to make sure he continues his play off championship hunt here. That lap call was Jake. I don't know exactly what happened to him and don't really know. But that is definitely helping whoever needs to make the show. But your top three right now is Josh Patterson. Oh, Caden's actually. So everybody right now is in the show. There's 2 cars, 1 lap down. So the top 11 transfers. So everybody right now running is in the show. Must have been a little trouble or something, but as Bryson Collins just trying to improve his starting position right now. That's what everyone right now is just trying to do, is improve this starting position, make yourself a little bit better off. As we continue to watch here, Bryson Collins underneath. Bryson Collins clears him.
He's doing a nice job of moving his way up. And also the 34 taking advantage of that as well, trying to move up.
Yeah, we can see Bo in front of Bryson. I feel like Bryson right here on this heat right here was 6 laps really down. But right now, everybody's just trying to put themselves better in the main event here. So your starting position definitely depends on this year. If you did not make it, your last 11 spots of being the tournament right here. So Josh Patterson right now with the winning with the heat. I mean, it's kind of surprised he even didn't make it the first time. But I mean, his little mistake in heat number 2 cost him, or heat number 1, whatever heat he was in. As we continue to watch this battle in front of him now, Bo's going after Chase, and it's interesting to see if Chase gives up the spot or batters him, and that should let Grayson and Henry catch up here, as that will happen. Josh Patterson has checked out. He has a 1.4 second lead. Checked out, gone. That's what we call that. I mean, there's nobody left in that deal. As we continue, not really, everyone's kind of single file out here. As we got a battle back here for the 11th.
Ooh, 5 gives the 168 a little bit of bumper action there, but the 168 completely recovered.
Yeah, Grayson once again looking underneath the 168. I mean, I think Grayson thinks he's a little bit faster, and I think Grayson really wants to get by into improved positions. As contact in front of him between Chase Gibbons and more contact. The Brace is going to make contact. I mean, it's Bristol, and I mean, this track is very, very tight when you start getting run around cars. As now you see Henry Flatfoot, and it's very interesting the different lines right here. Brace is from the middle, and actually going to get in the side of the 168 and push on the track. And once again, Henry.
Whoa, Henry sneaks in there as well. Yeah, and Brayson has a good chance with 2 laps to go to get into that top 3.
Yeah, I mean, Brayson, I think, is once again trying to improve his position here. I mean, you want to in this situation as we continue to watch here. 2 to go. Bryson Collins has 2 cars in front of him battling, and I don't know if he'll try to take advantage of it or not. But as the white flag is out here, Josh Patterson is going to take a Conti win here, the consolation win, and now we got a battle between Chase Gibbons and Hughes Maffin and Bryson Collins, and Chase really out of the groups, probably end up giving the spot to Hughes, but he's going to battle back, and Chase is going to get it. Bryson's going to add contact for that, so that's it. Finishing the heat, and
yeah, Patterson first, Gibbons, Maffin, whoops, just changed on us.
Well, let me go over your starting lineup here while we go into warm-up here. Your starting lineup for the main event, 50 laps, as we get a 3-minute warm-up here if it lets you select anybody on a warm-up. I don't know if it will.
It's just,
But as we,
it just keeps disappearing on me. I don't know why it's doing this. The whole field just disappears on the timing screen.
Well, you found somebody.
It's just did that on its own.
Oh.
I'll close it and reopen it.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm having issues tonight, but yeah.
I don't know, Windows 11 maybe?
It might be. I'm gonna go over your starting lineup here as Aiden Corker, Christopher Conti, Cameron McCone, and Ryan Zobo is your top 4 here. Quentin Haley 5th, Dylan Basin 6th, Harrison Mitchell 7th, Ethan Harrison 8th, Ryan Mountain 9th, and Josh Patterson will start 10th here. As your top 10 starting order for your main event here. Now starting 11th on back will be Chase Gibbons, Pierce Maffitt, Grayson Collins, Henry Flatfoot, Bo Krabs, Dakota, Michael, Braxton, Matthew, Jay, and Jay will be your last driver to compete tonight. As Caden, Jake, and aka me, Paul, did not make the show tonight.
Oh, but you're doing a swell job in the booth. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I mean, we're getting ready to see 50 laps here at Bristol, Tennessee, and while we continue to watch warm-up here, it's kind of funny, a bunch of the WORC admins here actually made the trip to go watch Bristol do it in April of this year. It was pretty fun. Great time we all had. I mean, Ethan was there. I'll give you a small little list of what was there. Josh, me, Brayson, Ethan Harrison were there. Chase Gibbons was there. A bunch of, yeah, like I said, Jay Motor was there. We all went up to Bristol for the next gen and the whole weekend actually at Bristol do it for the Easter Sundays. That was pretty cool. Great experience, not a great time for friends.
Must have been chilly.
It wasn't too bad actually. I mean, I don't remember exactly. I think we had I don't exactly remember. I have to go find the pictures, but I think we most of us were in sweatshirts to be honest with you. I think we were all right. I think we were all in sweatshirts and pants.
I just realized with all the stuff that's been going on with the cameras and everything tonight, I apologize. Completely ignored chat. We had comments from Lee Ellis. Hello, Lee Ellis, if you're still watching. Thank you for stopping by. And also Cameron McCone. Thank you very much for the comments. Sorry to ignore you. Just been so focused on trying to get these cameras to work properly. So yeah, anyway,
Cameron McCone's doing a little double duty. I mean, he's up here running P3 on the feature tonight, and he's watching the stream. He's doing double duty tonight.
Yeah, it's so nice of you to stop in and say hello, guys. Lee Ellis, I know from a road track league that I'm in.
Okay, yeah. As we get ready here for the main feature, 50-lap shootout here. These 50 laps are gonna go by fast, but I mean, it's gonna be exciting to watch here for your main event. If it lets you select a driver, hopefully it does.
Yes, I'm hoping it does too. There we go. Yes.
Awesome. But like I said, that's your starting grid right there on the top side of the left. Right there is your starting grid. I'll go over your top 10 here real quick again. Aiden Cooker, Christopher Conti, Cameron McCone, Ryan Zabona, Quentin, Dylan Basin, Harrison Mitchell, Ethan Harrison, Ryan Moulton, and Josh Patterson. Your batter tonight that I'm going to be watching, especially now here, is your championship contenders right here, okay? The top 3 in championship batter right now is Josh Patterson with points lead, Ethan Harrison 2nd. Now Josh starts 10th, Ethan starts 8th. Then Brayson Collins 3rd in the chase batter right now, is still a team. All those drivers within distance of each other. I believe Ethan needs to take this advantage here. With Josh behind him, Ethan needs to go forward and keep Josh behind him.
And also McCone. I mean, McCone's in 5th overall. He has a chance to get a bunch of points tonight.
Yeah, McCone missed.
He's in 5th overall, even missing a race.
Yeah, I think he missed last week. I remember. That's what last week. If we go real quick before we go green, last week your top 3 all race long was Brayson Collins, Josh Patterson, and Paul Bernard. It's kind of funny to talk to a portion, but we just did that. That was your top 3 last race. Brayson Collins dominated last week after Paul Bernard dominated for 19 laps, and then Brayson Collins took over and pulled away. I believe it's kind of funny to see Bryson Collins and Josh Patterson struggling at it still, but they got 50 laps to figure it out, and I believe we'll see those two up front. But I mean, we got 50 laps. I mean, there's names that we don't normally see up here that are up front right now. So this could be a great 50 laps of just a bunch of new names here, or we might see some of the regulars come through the field.
I love parity, so the more parity, the better.
Yeah, I mean, race control is pretty busy right now. I mean, with some issues going on, don't know exactly why, because I haven't listened, but race control is getting ready to officiate this race as Aiden Corker and Visco is getting ready to take us to the green if you want to go to the cut too.
There's the green flag.
The green flag is out here, and that front two sort of got going. I mean, Visco's hooking the top lane. I don't know exactly if that's the lane you want to be in right here off the bat. But Visco way up the racetrack, running the wall pretty much here. As Jay Moda starting dead last. Still dead last. Matthew McDonald in the Patriotics car trying to make his way to the front here, but Aiden Kulica blocking 2 lanes of traffic. Visco, we saw him fast, we saw Q fast. This is going to be interesting. Quentin Haley to the bottom, Visco to the top. Visco hooking the top lane, Quentin. Go, you saw the start up, but Visco got to the top lane. Q still running about medium bottom here, and Visco continues to run the top side. Visco with the big run up top. Quentin Haley to the back door of.
Oh no, the 39 got turned!
Wow. And that was mayhem. There is 4 or 5 cars still spun around back here.
Was that the 39 of Kirker?
Yeah, Aiden Corker got. I would need to see a replay, but I believe Aiden Corker got spun out by
let's do a replay.
the Dillet team machine. And I believe.
Whoops, I don't have my replay. Hold on. There is a replay button on here somewhere. There we go.
As you have get a replay, I'm gonna. I believe the Dillet team just.
Oh, that's not gonna work either. I'm sorry.
Uh-oh.
I'll have to do it the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, I mean,
the 39 Kirker.
That was after Aiden Corker was not happy with the Quentin Haley machine. If we go back right here, yeah, right there. If you see the battle here coming in the 1 and 2 here.
Hits him in the bumper, and then he never lifted. He just kept pushing.
He never lifted and spun the 39 out.
Looks like he's getting a repair now.
Oh shit.
Whoa, they're gonna definitely have it out, those guys, at some point about that, I'm sure. So, some early on excitement and mayhem going on here. Laps 4 were already with a caution as the 13 and the 39 get into it.
Yeah, I mean, very interesting to see here, especially this early in the race. I mean, I don't exactly know what led to that or anything like that. But, I mean, we were like 3 laps into the race, and I mean, I think it was, we're not like 10 laps to go. I mean, there's a point of lifting there, and I don't know why he didn't lift. But,
there was no lift at all. He just kept pushing.
I mean, as we go back green here. As we go back green, getting ready to go back green, yeah. Our lap number 7, but we'll be lap number 8 by the time we go green. As we walk our way.
I'll just make sure we're definitely live.
As the pace car does pull off you, this car takes a jump here. As we're back green on lap number 8 here, Visco into the turn 1 now. He's got the clean air. He's lost his 2 other guys in front of him. And now as we continue to watch it, Ryan Malton trying to take advantage of this. Josh Patterson. I know we didn't talk about him, but Willie, did you see Josh up in the top 5 already?
Yep, he didn't waste any time, did he?
No, I don't know if Ethan Harrison ended up getting. He does have damage on Ethan Harrison this season, so maybe he's blocking that last wreck. But Josh Patterson, championship leader. I think he's just trying to hold his championship lead now. As we got a battle for the race lead here between Visco and Ryan Sabo, and there's a big battle for the lead. Contact made. If you want to go to the battle for the lead. We got the battle for the race lead right here. Right there. Once again, Visco to the bottom of the racetrack.
Did Kirker quit altogether? I'm wondering. Let's see. Where's
Aiden Coco has pulled off the racetrack and has left the garage area.
Yep, he's already 5 laps down. That's too bad.
Yeah. So like I said, yeah, no, he put off the racetrack. There was after he
10 going for 10 taking over first base, but the 8's gonna do a switch over on him. And
so like I was saying, after the contact between Aiden Coco and Quentin Haley, Aiden decided to drive back into somebody, and that was not won by the officials, so they punished him. But big battle for the race lead here right now is Ryan drives the bottom, slides up the racetrack for Christian. Christian will once again get the run into number 1 here, but Christian once again goes to the top side. This top 3 battle right now, if Visco and Ryan continue this battle, it would bring Ryan Moulton and Josh Patterson to it.
And Patterson is now in 4th.
Once again, a slide job. This time, Visco's going to slide up and clear himself. Both drivers make a little bit of contact.
The 20 is definitely hungry.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely... Yeah, I mean, it's the 02, it's not the 20, but that's okay.
We still have 36 left. Let's take a look at the back and give some of the other guys a little bit of breakdown as well. We've got a battle going on back here between the 28, which is Chase Gibbons and Harrison Mitchell, I believe.
Yeah, as we
just ahead of them is Jay Mulder and 16th, Pierce Mafflet in 15th.
If you want to go to the lead real quick, we got a 3-call battle that just went 3 wide with some major contact. Josh Patterson is hungry for the race lead, okay? He wants
no, another turn.
Again.
Oh, he's straightening out. Oh, he's straightening out.
Oh, I think it won't be a yellow.
There he is. He's straightened out.
He's straightened out.
Oh, no, he got... Oh, man.
Josh?
He almost would have been better off he almost would have been off just to take the turn and get the lap, because now he's shot. He's so far behind.
I mean, if you look at that right front, it is definitely not touching the ground anymore. He destroyed his car. But we got a battle for the top 3 again. Josh Patterson, it took him 17 laps to get there, and he's a race leader, but I don't think it's over yet. Dylan Base's slide job. He puts it up there. Now, Visco to the bottom of the race, 3-1 again here at Bristol. And now, working away into number 3 of Visco on the bottom. Dylan in the middle and Josh Patterson on the outside. Dylan's going to clear Josh Patterson. Visco's going to be back side by side with Josh Patterson. Josh with the run. Dylan Basin will lead the lap again. As this battle for your top 3, slow call in the way. This guy could be looking for somebody. He's...
Nah, he's not. He's definitely not.
No, I think he's just... Oh, we got a slide job again. And we got some interesting contact going on back in the bed. I think you just saw it.
Yeah. Brayson Collins and the 30 of Mani and the 51 of Mulder seems to be trying to stick with Brazen at the moment, trying to keep an eye on these mid-packers, keeping everyone abreast. We want to keep everyone involved in the broadcast.
Yeah,
and then you see the 34 of Henry just ahead of Brayson. And then just ahead of Henry is Cribbs.
Yeah,
Henry was just about Henry's making the move there on Cribbs. And Brayson's going to go high. But Henry's going to lose the position.
Henry Clapper.
Yeah.
Henry, if you want to go back, now we get a battle for the race lead. If you want to head up that real quick. It's now Josh Patterson once again trying to get by Dylan Basin here. And Josh seems to be faster, but I believe that... Oh, contact! It's Josh, I believe that Josh wants to make the movement. I just don't think he can. And as we can see Josh driving in a little bit, that 80 car is looking. He wants to take advantage of this, and I believe Visco could.
I think it's to his best interest just to hang behind them.
Yeah, I mean, he raced to a race, and I'm kind of just waiting to see if they end up this wrecking each other. Oh!
All right, just that's lap 24 now. So, you know, we got a long race left, almost 26 laps still.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna play. There's a yellow on the track. I don't know where it's from yet.
This guy was in the pits, wasn't him.
If you go back and look
session,
at the 5 and the 13.
Will session events tell me?
Okay, it's the, go to the 51 or the 34 and you'll find your accident.
Okay. .34. Which is, Flapper, right?
Yes.
Whoa. He just got loose and then got in front of the 28 and then...
Yeah, and then right here, that 28. You see how the 28 just slammed right into him?
Yes and no, but he had nowhere to go, the 34, because that Aqua car was also, as he was getting hit from behind, the 51 was slowing down.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know exactly... I don't exactly know what happened there. But I believe... I believe it's like the 28 just didn't lift and
where's Visconti?
It just stacked everybody up.
Did Visconti pit?
Visconti is currently blanked out. So pick somebody else.
Oh, that could be bad. That sucks if he's out because
he may have just lagged out. His ping is above.
Maybe that's what. Maybe that's why he was hanging back too. Well, that's going to change things because Visconti was doing really well. Bummer for him.
Now,
halfway
if you
into.
Want to pop the,
go ahead, sorry.
The leaderboard up. If you want to pop the leaderboard up, it's blue back green. Josh Patterson, the big ones. Ethan Harrison trying to close the championship battle off again. And I can tell you right now that we did lose Ethan Harrison.
Visconti.
Yeah, Visconti did lag out, but I mean, it's gonna get good here, guys. There's a lap call in front of the race leaders. Josh Patterson, Dylan Basin, once again battling for the race lead here.
Whoa, what I got here?
You just went right to it. Oh, Schwab's gonna go behind it real quick. They're still wrecking back into turn number 3. If you, keep going back. There you go. And yeah, it's just a call. It's spun around. It's a Matthew McDonald machine. That was wild. And let me... That was interesting. If you go back and watch the 13 here, Will, you could see...
Yep, I'm on it right now.
Now you see the 13, right?
Yep.
Look at this entry he takes, and look.
He almost made it.
To slide, and then wrecked him.
Yeah, he almost made it though. I don't think it was worth it, but he almost made it.
I mean, it was...
So now, is there any kind of rule saying that if a driver leaves, can they come back in?
Yeah, so if you lag out, you can come back in. If you leave, you can come back in unless you wreck somebody. I got removed and you can't come back. But I believe Disco has not returned to the race.
So you have Patterson is the leader right now, followed by Harrison. And the second row, well, I got Dylan, I guess, is second. And the second row will be Ethan Harrison and Ryan Martin, followed by Braxton Williams and Brazen Collins. Then Cameron McComb staying there in 7th place. Of course, he's the guy that's 5th overall in the standings. Quentin Haley in 8th. Maffett in 9th. Clapper in 10th. Krebs in 11th. Meneses in 12th. Mulder in 13th. 14th, McDonald, 15th, Gibbons, and Mitchell last.
Yep, and then Visco has sadly DNF tonight. He will not be joining. Dakota is also DNF. Oh no, Dakota is back in the racetrack 12 laps down. Ryan Zabo is in pit road, and Aiden Kuku has left tonight. So those drivers, like I said, Dakota will move himself into 17. So right now we do officially have 17 cars running, 16 currently on the lap. As we go back to Josh Patterson here to take the green flag here, and well, these drivers better get ready because it's going to get good.
17 laps to go.
The green
Bunched up
flag.
early again. Ooh, they're looking to make a Harrison sandwich almost there between the 9 and the 001. But Harrison is all over the 9 and he didn't get turned. I don't know if he might have turned himself there. I'm not sure. We'll take another look at that.
I was not paying attention. I hope you caught that. Let me go back and look at what I can find.
There we go. Here it is right here. Showing right now. At the top of your screen, you'll see the 5, the 9, and the 77. There we go. 77 hits 9 a couple times, and then he... Let's look at it one more time.
I don't know exactly what happened there.
Well, he was kind of hot. He was definitely pinching the 9. Here we go. See, there's contact there. He just keeps sliding it up until where the 9 had nowhere to go, really.
Yeah, no, that's... I ain't gonna lie, dude. I kind of feel bad for the driver that we continue to see in every wreck. The 34 of Henry Clapper, okay? He's been involved in every wreck. And this is why I feel bad about it, okay? Henry has been involved in every wreck, not caused by him. He's been collected by other people. And it sucks to see, I mean, he's still out there running, but I mean, as a driver, it sucks to be in that situation.
Yeah.
Nothing's your fault, and you just continue to get involved in wrecks.
It makes me think of the song, Had a Bad Day.
He just doesn't have the golden horseshoe.
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles. So we have Patterson starting back in 1st, Bazin in 2nd, Williams in 3rd. This is good for Collins because Collins now is in 4th.
Yeah, but
slowly peering towards the front.
It's good for Collins, but it's not good because your race leader is 27 and Josh Patterson, or the 02.
It's also good for McComb. Look at McComb's in 5th.
Yeah, I mean McComb, but I think it's green flag again. Dylan, but wow, Josh Patterson, the big watch, Dylan Basin did not know. This is going to stack the field up. And you can see Bryson Collins right here with the P3 position is going to fall right back in line against Braxton. Now, Quentin Haley sends it to the bottom. Quentin's going to try to get them run, but Grayson Collins to the top. Grayson's to the wall. I think we got to watch this one right here. Now we got a battle. Like I said, 12 to go. Quentin Haley continuing to push the issue here. Grayson Collins stuck on the top side. I think Grayson might be a little bit faster than the 001, but I believe he's getting held up. Now Quentin Haley.
Look at that, 168 working the top side. Is he going to go anywhere with that top side though, Paul?
No, I mean the top lane's definitely coming in. Everybody's starting to run it. I mean it's to the point now where I think you want to be right on the apron or right on the top side end. As we can see these top two. Actually, sorry, not top two. There's a better third or 4th, and now we can see everybody stacking up right here.
I mean, that top side worked pretty good for the 168. He got by both those cars.
Yeah, Bo was coming. I mean, he flipped the switch on that last restart. He's heading to the front. It's definitely interesting to watch Bo's progress here. He started 5th, and he's up to 4th.
Meanwhile,
I don't remember.
Haley is trying to work to cut the gap between him and Basin.
Yes, I believe without another yellow here, Josh Patterson should be able to step all away here. I mean, he's faster every lap. As we see Bryson Collins back underneath Bo here, trying to make a move. He's going to be side by side with the exit turn number 2. Into turn number 3 here, Bryson Collins again. This time Bryson drives, and then Depot he's actually going to stay to the bottom. Ryan Moulton is going to go.
We have Matthew McDonald, the 96th and 13th. Cameron in 12th. Harrison in 11th.
Matthew's going to get spun around.
Uh-oh, who was it? Matthew?
The wall. Yes, Matthew McDonald did get spun around.
Okay,
Cameron McCone involved
take a
Matthew
look.
McDonald.
Is that far enough back? Let's see. It looks like he pushed up, and then the other car came down, and bam, he was at a really bad angle when he got hit.
Yeah, I mean, that was interesting.
Yeah, I don't think it's hard to tell that one. Not for me to call. That's an admin call.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely.
I mean, we could take a look.
Definitely had it before the line. It was definitely contact made. But this restart, I can tell you somebody I didn't want to see this restart. Actually, we're gonna watch him one more time. Actually, Matthew McDonald behind the 028 here, right?
Yep.
Matthew clears the 028 here, goes right to the middle, and then the 028 just. I think the 028 thought he was gonna be able to do a slide job, or a crossover. I mean, and just absolutely ran the back of me. So if we want to go live here, as I do not know what just happened.
I don't know either.
I believe
we're live, and this is not Memorex.
Yeah,
I think his car's shot. I don't know why he's not pitting.
Well, if you want to go back here, the pace.
Oh, what was that? Was that the car that hit him?
Yeah, there's some but we want to go back to the lead here right now. If we're getting ready to go back green here.
They need to stop pushing around.
I mean, that's what you call boys have at it right there.
They have 5 laps to go. The admin will take care of that after.
And the admin will take care of that now, actually.
Oh, okay.
Hang on, we're not going green. Not going green.
Oh, wow. We would definitely got something going on here.
Yeah, we're gonna not slow that on stream and give the people credit for that one.
Okay. We're gonna not show. Is that the key word? Not.
Yeah, we're not gonna show it just
Okay,
happened.
all right. On purpose.
Yeah, I mean there was definitely a little
Not a good advertisement. I get
payback.
not good.
A little payback just happened.
Yeah, not good optics. That's kind of sad. We want to keep this and promote a sportsmanship-like oriented atmosphere in every league out there. Sportsmanship is the most important attribute of any league race. The sportsmanship.
We'll go back green here. I mean, we don't want to show this to Austin New and Brad Kowalski.
There we go. This might be the last run right now.
As there's contact again with Q Haley. This is gonna be big.
Oh, now he blinked out.
Off the wall.
What a time to blink out. That's a shame.
Don't think he blinked out. I think he might have alt F4. Oh, he DQ'd. Q Haley has gotten DQ'd for incidents. The admin team is looking to resolve it right now.
Oh,
that's the update.
Did they possibly DQ the wrong person?
No, so there's an instant limit. If you hit the instant limit, it DQs automatically. He did get his he did get his penalty point clear, but as we can focus on here with 2 to go here, Josh Patterson. White flag actually. Josh Patterson leading the field here. Bryson Collins trying to get by Dylan Basin here for P number 2. Dylan Basin trying to hold off P number 2. Josh Patterson, he's got the win. as here comes Bracing Collins with P2. Dylan Basin and him side by side. It's going to be Dylan Basin and Bracing Collins will finish third here.
Whoa.
And that's going to be both grabs with P number 4 here. So that was your
Wow.
that was.
What a finish. I mean, Patterson had it. He dominated this race.
Yeah, so we're going to. Josh Patterson, your championship leader, had in this race, and he might be your championship
Let's
leader.
go back.
He might have just, I don't know if he lost the championship out of this one. But definitely something that Josh wanted. I think he definitely. I believe Josh Patterson made his lot. I don't exactly know the playoff standings, but Josh's playoff standing championship battle was really strong after that.
So the 897 definitely got it there.
Yeah, Dylan Basin and Bracing Collins in a photo finish there for the top 3. Before we go ahead and interview, can we pop up the race results real quick and go over that before we pull our top 3 finishers into the weight room? I mean,
Sure.
into the interview room.
Where we did that with a side ticker.
We can. I don't know if the race result one. There you go. I want to take off the side ticker and then put that one up.
There we go.
Your finishing results here. I will do the top 10, and you can do 11th through 20th. Alright, so your race winner will be Josh Patterson. Finishing second will be Dylan Basin. Finishing third will be Bracing Collins. Finishing fourth will be Bo Krabs. Finishing fifth will be Braxton Williams. Finishing sixth will be Jay Moda. Finishing seventh will be Michael Massey. Finishing eighth, Henry Clapper, that's all the contact made today. Harrison Mitchell finished ninth, and Ryan Moulton finished 10th.
And, you know, great job to all these guys, and thank you all for participating. And here's 11 to 20 is Pierce Maffett and the 41, 77, Ethan Harrison, the 028 of Cameron McCone, the 23 of Chase Gibbons, the 96 of Matthew McDonald, then the 13 of Quentin Haley, the 80 of Christian Visconti, who had disconnected earlier. His ping was very high, which is a shame because he had a very good run. He looked very strong early. The 10 of Ryan Zebu, and the 004 of Dakota Denu, and the 39 of Aiden Kirker, who also, you know, who knows if he had a chance to finish this race tonight, where he would have been, because he was definitely a strong front runner in this race.
Yes, very true. I mean, Aiden Kirker up front, beginning the race, made some contact there with the 13 of Q Haley. That resulted in that. But yeah, as we get ready to pull some people in, what way do you want to start? 1, 2, 3, or 3,
Let's
2,
go
1?
3 first.
3 first. Okay. Let me work on that.
He just disappeared, though, I see, in the waiting room. So let's go with
Oh no, here he is. He's right.
Oh, wait, okay. You able to pull him?
Hey, yeah. Hello, Bracing Collins. Welcome to the finish third.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I'm here.
Congratulations, Brayson.
Thank you.
Wow, what a race.
Yeah, it took a lot of driving to get through that field. It's some crazy racing. I was wheel to wheel most of the race. It felt like with Krebs and Haley, we both kind of went, or all three of us, sorry, we all kind of went from back to front to back, and it sucked. I messed up in the heat race, had a really good run, got up to second, and then I tried to work the bottom, and bottom was not there in the heat race. So unfortunately, I kind of screwed myself there jumping down to the bottom, but went to the B main and got involved in a little incident there with Mulder and McDonald. I'm not sure what happened. I think Mulder just didn't know we were 3 wide or something, but ultimately came home in the B main. I think we got like 4th. I was fast enough to probably get to 2nd, but was being really patient there, and I got stuck behind Krebs. So just driving through the field early on, Kirker got spun, and I jammed the brakes to avoid it. And luckily, I did avoid it, but unfortunately, it put me to the back because I had stopped on track. So I had to drive from the back up there, and a lot of racing, a lot of slide jobs, a lot of trying to figure the line out. And it sucks. I feel like I could have had something if I could have gotten to the front sooner. I don't know if I would have been able to get Josh. He figured out the bottom before I did. But I felt like I was really, really good running right rear, pushed up against that outside wall. And unfortunately, I got stuck behind Braxton Williams, which allowed Krebs and Haley to get by me, and I had to rebattle them. But fun racing with Krebs, fun racing with Quentin Haley, fun racing with Braxton Williams, and Basin. Basin and I side-by-side drag race to the line there. That was fun. Good race with Patterson. And overall, I feel like the race was pretty solid. A little too many cautions for my liking, but glad we had a good field. Got laid at a B main, and ultimately, congrats to Josh. He's extending that championship lead. I think he might have it on me.
I feel like you raced from just what I've observed, a very, very patient race. Was that by design?
Yeah, I'm not the aggressive type at all, and that's actually come back to bite me. And there's a couple other leagues we run where they do top 20 make it in on time, and then the other five people make it in from like an LCQ. And I've been finding myself in those LCQs. I'm far from a hot lapper, and I messed up really bad in qualifying here today. I don't know what I did at I-55, but I messed up in I-55 too. I messed up at Kokomo. I cannot qualify for my life. I'm not a hot lapper. I'm not aggressive enough for that. So that might be why I'm so bad on road courses. But ultimately, yeah, just really patient. Was a lot of trying to be off the throttle, a lot of trying not to hit people. And ultimately, I actually hit the 96 under caution. I was trying to message Paul. We work together as the admin team, and it was my fault. I was trying to text Paul, and I should have pulled lower on track, and I hit Matt, and I ended up hurting myself more than I did Matt. But yeah, ultimately, it was kind of about playing patient there, and then at the end. I took it down low 3 wide, and then Quentin got DQ'd, and I was able to get to the inside of Basin, but unfortunately, I think if I had another lap, I might have been able to beat Basin to the line, but he got that run off the top and got me for second.
Do you have any questions for him, Paul?
Yeah, I mean, Brayson, we're starting to see something. I mean, the last 2 races you have got finished top 3 here. I don't know if Josh Patterson has gotten the championship ready with this win, but I mean, what can you do next week at Charlotte, I believe, to stop the Josh Patterson train?
Honestly, I mean, it's gonna take bad luck for Josh. It kind of sucks. We got dumped at Volusia from second place. Kokomo was all my fault. I screwed up in that race. That was a deserved 8th place. Port Royal, I got shipped out of the track for 4th. So really, I mean, if I got that second and that 4th, I'd probably be right there on Josh. But unfortunately, I put together a 1st and a 3rd, and I think I'm like, I don't know, 25 points behind him right now in the championships. So is what it is. That'll happen. That's racing. I'm just gonna go out there and see if I have any shot to beat Josh. But if not, I mean, he's obviously put together a good season himself. He's finished top 5 of the race. He definitely earned it if he does bring it home next week at Charlotte.
Well, thank you for your time. I really appreciate it and coming in here. I think we lost the second place driver, but I think Josh.
Dylan's not going to be able to be here, but
I think Josh is waiting.
But yeah, Josh will be here.
Well, I'm gonna before we let you go, Brace, you want to thank anybody?
Yeah, I got to thank Josh, Dynamo Designs. It's something we do together. He does a lot more of it than I do. He does the designing stuff. I'm just general manager. But thanks to him, we're got the name on the series. He's sponsoring some more stuff coming up in our winter series. Super excited to reveal all that stuff August 1st. Reveal our schedules and stuff, and so that'll be truly exciting to do. Got to thank you, Kurt, for coming up here and broadcasting. Willie, got to thank you, Paul, for coming up here and commentating. Obviously, this is Willie's part of the season, but he's done really good for 3 races for a guy who's never broadcasted iRacing like this before. So hopefully we'll be able to tag Willie on for the future. I know I've been talking to Willie. We got some plans possibly lining up for the winter series, so we'll keep those hush-hush for now until we get them all sorted out. But thank you, Willie. Thank you, Paul. Once again, thank you to Josh for racing, and thanks to the admin team for being here and showing up every week. Henry Clapper, Jay Mulder, Josh Patterson, Ryan Martin, Aaron Giffen, Nick Pena, Tyson Gifford, and then, of course, Paul. He's also part of the admin team. So thanks to them for being part of the league, helping out, building schedules, showing up to races, putting this stuff on, because, I mean, it's hard to do it as a one-man show, so it's better to do it as a 9-man team. So, yeah, other than that, EBC Automotive, got to thank them. Got to thank Dark Horse Racing, Simple Thermal Esports. Gosh, I don't know what to thank. I always forget this part. Limeade Media. Go follow them on Instagram at Limeade Media and their subsidiary accounts at Limeade Film and at Limeade Graphics. And yeah, we'll see what happens next week at Charlotte.
And AG3 photography, if you didn't cover that one.
Yeah, AG3 photography. There you go. Thank you. See, I always forget one, man.
I have it on my big screen over to the side, so I don't forget.
Oh, yeah.
Well, thank you for the opportunity as well. I've enjoyed this very much. I know I've had some rough patches trying to learn. There's a lot to learn, really, but I've really enjoyed it. I've thoroughly enjoyed most of all the interaction with the people.
All right, man. Well, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you around, man.
All right, good night.
Good
Now
night,
we
man.
have Josh to get in here.
Yeah, so Josh Patterson, your race winner. Josh Patterson, you got us. You got us.
I got you, man.
Well, congratulations, you did it. It took you a little bit. We kind of consumed when you see the speed out in the heat racing. So what game helped you get 10 spots to get yourself into the win?
Being fast. I don't know.
Did you lay up earlier? Did you just kind of just lay in the weeds for a bit?
No, I got punted up the track.
No, I mean
So-
like in the other races previous than the actual last race.
Oh,
Did you lay back a little and just say like, okay, or we're just using it as practice time? I was thinking.
yeah, I don't know. Every race is different, and I just had speed in that feature there, so we'll take it.
Okay. I was thinking maybe he was just kind of gauging up the other racers, little kind of like snake in the grass type of thing, ready to pounce.
Well, yeah, that too. I mean, I definitely was able to go through the field today, so I saw just about everybody. So that was nice. Battling with a lot of cars was nice. So yeah, just for sure.
Now, how was it out? How was it out there for you? How was the heat races for you?
The heat race didn't really go to plan. Unfortunately, I started second, so I was on the outside, and that really wasn't the preferred lane. So I was just up high. I got, I think Harrison fed me a right rear, so it sent me up the track, but ended up, falling back to fourth. So made me go back to that B main, and I definitely got some help from that B main. Getting that extra lap times. Definitely helped me.
Yeah, because you didn't get a lot of practice time. In fact, I remember mentioning to Paul, I'm like, is Josh not racing today? And so, because you didn't really get heavy practice, you kind of came in cold, so that you needed those practice races to get warmed up, I think.
Yeah, for sure. It's funny. Me and Brayson were actually doing a Rocket League tournament, so we had to
Wow.
we had to intentionally lose to come race.
Oh,
but,
wow.
Yeah,
That's
so,
cool. Go ahead, Paul.
Well, Josh, I know talking to Brayson, it sounds like you got a 25-point lead heading into Charlotte here for the championship. Heading into next week, what is your objective? I know you want to win the championship. What's it gonna take to get to the championship?
if I can get a heat win, I think that would kind of lock it. I don't know. A solid top 5 is really all I need. So, as long as we can go there and run like we've run the rest of the season. I mean, I haven't finished outside of the top 4 yet. So, with that stat line, and it looks like, if I can just keep that up, I think we'll have the championship locked.
I have another question for you. Who's your favorite driver to race against in this series?
It's got to be Brayson. He, we're always in the call together, and I sent him a message before the race. I said, "Let's go win this," because I knew we were starting just about next to each other. And then it was cool. In those final laps, I looked in my mirror, I see him battling Dylan on the inside there. I was like, "Oh my gosh, we did it!" So yeah. Definitely.
And now, were you sweating it out the end when you had that big lead, and you're like, you had quite a nice gap there? Were you sweating it out, thinking, "Man, come on, no cautions, no more cautions"?
Yeah. I definitely didn't want to caution there, but I realized that if you could get on the bottom, nobody else was really figuring it out yet. So I got on the bottom, and it definitely helped me to pull away. So I wasn't as nervous as I would have been if I didn't know where the speed was. So I figured I could pull away with it.
Okay, go ahead and wrap this up, Paul.
Well, Josh, so before I let you go, do you want to give a shout out to anybody?
Yeah, I gotta thank everybody at Dynamo Racing, powered by Live Made Media. Those 2 individual companies, Dunk Pools, Vulture Racing Engines, the Keystone Corner, Patriot Clutches, Belfour Property Restorations, EBC Automotive. I gotta thank you guys for coming out and broadcasting tonight. Gotta thank Brayson for putting on the league, and all the owners, admins, and assistants for doing a good job out there, and all the drivers as well for coming out and giving me a good show.
Yeah, so K Buno Racing Network as well. Let's thank him as well for all the hard work he puts in.
Yeah, I thanked him last week.
Did you?
Yeah, definitely thank him. Hopefully I can talk to him in Victory Lane next week too.
There you go. Go ahead,
Well,
Paul.
thank you, Josh. And we won't be up here next week, but we wish you the best of luck in your championship hunt next week. And we just wish you the best of luck.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Hope to see you guys soon.
Have a great night. Congratulations again.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Well, that'll be it for Paul. Would you like to have a summation?
I'm gonna let you read the sponsor, guys, and then we'll close this out with a couple of emotes.
I'll do the sponsors at the end. I just want to get your last thoughts, and then I'll do the outro by myself.
Okay, yeah, we can do that. I mean, it's been a great season. I mean, this race right here was definitely exciting. I mean, 50 laps. We saw, like I said, we saw a bunch of heats, we saw the consolations. I mean, it's been a great season up here with you. I mean, it's been a lot of fun. It's been, I mean, we had our ups and downs. I mean, we had a couple of struggles, but I mean, it's been a great season all the way around with us. I mean, we made it work.
Yeah, I've enjoyed your company in the booth very much. I like it. I like having you. You know, I never thought that I'd really like, because I always do the road track stuff by myself. And I was always kind of weary about, like, is the other guy going to say it? A couple of times they tried to put me with other people, and I was like, well, I don't know. I was always worried, are they going to say something off color on my own stream? But you've been perfect. You've been also a perfect gentleman, never said anything off color or smart mouth. You do a great job, and you're very good. I'd say keep practicing that the live commentary as well. You're doing awesome at it. And I'm so happy, thrilled to have you here working with me, and I appreciate your time as well.
Yeah, thank you. And no, it's been a great time. And honestly, it's always like, away from the racetrack and getting up in the booth and hanging out with you guys and
gives a different
the guys, I race on a weekly
it's a different it's a different perspective announcing.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of fun, especially, me not having to be in the race car battering some of these guys. I mean, this guy's like, I mean, Josh and Brace, those guys I race constantly. If it's between official racing or they even in this league, I mean, it's fun to go up here and watch those guys race and me not being there losing those guys.
Well, thank you so much, Paul. I really appreciate your time and effort. And hopefully, I'm not sure when the next race will be, that we'll get another opportunity. But until then.
Yeah, until then, I'll see you soon, man.
All right. Thank you, Paul. Good night.
Yeah, good night.
All right. So that was Paul Granada, and I really appreciate his great commentating. He's done a great job. I actually am a co-commentator to him, I feel like, when we're commentating, and I don't mind that at all. I could totally get off being the co-commentator or the color commentator. That's fine with me. But let's go over the finishing results once more before we leave here tonight. I don't have the final standings, but probably I'll do a wrap-up later in the week when I get the final standings. As you see on the screen, Josh Patterson won this race. Second, Dylan Basin. Third, Brazen Collins. Fourth, Bo Cribbs. Fifth, Braxton Williams. 6, Jay Mulder. 7, Michael Muniz. 8, Henry Kappert. 9, Harrison Mitchell. 10th, Ryan Martin. And to those that finished 11th to 20th, just want to let you know personally, I appreciate, without leagues, you can't have the guys, it's important those guys that finish 20th to 30th or 30th to 40th. They're the heart of a league. You need those people to make a league. So great effort to you. You guys might have came in 11th to 20th, but thank you for getting out there on the track and, in the sportsmanship of competition. Pierce Maffett, 11th. Ethan Harrison, 12th. Ethan was third in the points. Kind of had a rough night, but, congratulations on your season, Ethan. Followed by 13th, Cameron McCone. 14th, Chase Gibbons. Matthew McDonald, 15th. Quentin Healy, 16th. Christian Visconti, 17th. Ryan Zibu, 18th. 19th, Dakota Denu. And 20th, Aiden Kirker. Thank you again. This has been a great experience. You're watching Woes, Willie Owens Esports. This race has been presented to you by sponsors Dynamo Design, specializing in iRacing paint schemes starting for just $5. Contact them today on Facebook at Dynamo Designs 02 for more information. The Keystone Corner. Check out the Keystone Corner on Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram at the Keystone Corner. Limeade Media. Go drop a follow at Limeade Media on Instagram, as well as their subsidiary accounts at Limeade Film and Limeade Graphics. AG3 Photography. Follow AG3 Photography on Instagram at AG3 Photography. Thanks again. Another great race. WORC Dirt Street Stock Tour at Bristol Motor Speedway. Have a great night. My name is Willie Owens.